Hi there, I'm Laurie Mackay from Katie Sue Designs, and today I want to show you how we would assemble one of these beautiful winter theatre cards. They come in country and in animals, and this is one of the ones that I've selected to show you, and all of these designs come in two different sizes. So this is the small one that we've got here, and this is the fox. So if I was to click and print, I would print out this section here. This wraparound section is totally optional for you to use, and also we would have the background. Now on the smaller size you would get them printed out all on one A4 sheet. The important thing to remember is that everywhere it says to score, that you score all of your pieces just simply with your ruler and scoring down. Score all of those pieces where it tells you to before you actually do any of the cutting out. So I would do this, and then because I'm going to use the wraparound, I would do the two score lines here, just score down there, and it means that once you've got those cut out, those are already in place. And again on your background it tells you to score in all of the various places, so score all of these before actually cutting them out. Okay then, so I'm going to use the larger size of the same image and show you the assembly. So what I've done here is I've cut all of the pieces out. You can see that these are already scored, so that I know that's just going to fold in very simply. This is my wraparound, which I'll show you in a moment. This is one of the background scenes. Now with the larger sizes you would need two A4 printouts, and those would join up there to get you this extension. So this is all that we've done, and I'm going to use some double-sided tape because it gives a quick and immediate bond, but just to be on the safe side and to allow a little moment to be able to move that around, I'm just going to apply some of the glue, and then make sure that you start exactly the position that you want to. Once you're happy with that position there, we can just press that down into place. Now this comes with all written instructions, so don't worry about it. What we're going to do here is where the score line is, I'm going to fold that, and I've already know to score down this edge. So if I was doing this at home, I would probably give it a minute or two to make sure that it's sealed, and then this folds back over like that. So we've got this beautiful image, and don't forget you can make ordinary cards from these beautiful background scenes too, but this is just to show you how easy it is to make a fantastic different type of card that your friends, family and your charity organisations are just going to absolutely love. So I've glued that background piece so that we've got that centred there. So what we're left with is the front piece of the card that's going to fold down, and then this is classed as your insert. Again, beautiful artwork. So the assembly, very easy to do. What I wanted to show you is in the background scenes, you can see how they're kind of just faded out. Now this is brilliant if you don't want to take the time to actually cut into all of the beautiful trees. So simply just go around it quite roughly, and that still gives you that beautiful edge. So that's purposely done for ease of use, and you can see that we've got that beautiful detail going on around there. So the first thing that we need to do is, and again it'll tell you in the instructions, is just to apply our glue to the edge here, and that edge fits onto the front part of that card. Using your glue then enables you to be able to slide that around until you're happy with the exact position there. So the opening of your theatre card, we're then going to fit and glue that edge, so then you can see that's how we're going to create this beautiful magical image. So again, got the glue on the outside edge, and then place that into position. Now when you're making your cards up, you can do a couple of different things with adding the embellishments. We could either do it straight away here if we wanted to, or you can leave it until the whole card was assembled. Most often I quite like to do this before I get the front on, but don't put too much around the outside edges, because again this is where we're going to put the front of it. So if you want to just embellish your card, maybe this time we use glitter frosting, polar white, fantastic medium to be able to use. So you're just randomly putting your glue. Because I'm using quite large bits of glue, I'm not going to worry about this drying too quickly. So again, don't go too near this edge, and just a little bit of scattering of your glue around here. A piece of card underneath to catch your pieces. And this glitter frosting that I'm using today is Hint of Green. It also comes in a beautiful hint of violet too. And then I will just tap off that excess, and you can see the beautiful detail that you're immediately able to achieve, and the dimension that you're going to get with your glitter frosting. You can also use your ultra fines, and one of the things that I've done when I've cut the fox from detail out, what I did was I used some of the toffee ultra fine. So again, what I've done is not put too much on, but kind of just brushing it down in the direction of the fur, and don't go too near the face there. But then again, you can just go a little bit glue around here, and then we can go to town on the tail. So again, with a piece of card underneath to catch all the sprinkles, what I would do is just drop that over the top, and just to make sure I've got that little bit texture, I would tap, just press that lightly and then tap off the excess. Now you might be able to see a little bit of the white glue through there. What you need to do at this stage is leave it to dry. And what I would do once it was dry is I would use some of the white ultrafine to come in for the fur at the front. Maybe some of it are going around the bush of the tail, and then I've used some of the glitter frosting and the pine green to go onto the front of the trees. Maybe show you some of the pine green, how gorgeous this is. But when you're using your glitter frosting and your whites, just I would allow a little bit drying time in between. But you can see that we're just randomly placing our glue, and you can use, I would recommend either this pine green or you can use your sage green. So again, we're just dropping that over the wet glued area, tap off the excess. But you can see the difference that that makes as opposed to having a flat surface like that. This really does give it texture and dimension. So what I've done is I've just left one to dry, and this is the finished article that I've done here. So you can see the beautiful texture, dimension that we're able to create using our ultrafines, using your glitter frosting. I've used some of the raspberry on for the berries, and we've folded that back exactly as it says. So what it says now is to glue tab. So we're just going to put the glue along the outside edge here, and that is then placed into position on the edge like that, and then pressed down. And you can see then why I was saying not to have anything that was going to constrict that nice seal that we've got on the edge there. So again, you repeat exactly the same procedure with the glue, and then that's going to be placed onto the other outside edge there. What I would suggest is that you use a real good quality card to print out the front seams and your wraparound, and then I would use a good quality paper. Sorry, I would use a good quality paper to do the front seams, and then a good quality card for the back. And you can see that that then is just going to fold down, and this is how you get this beautiful diorama, this beautiful scene going on in the background. Now the wraparounds, purely optional, but you can see that when you fold that down that you've got this white area here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create this wraparound. I've already scored the wraparound so that I know that when I fold that down, I've got the first fold there, and there's quite a short little spine, so just push that back up there and you'll be able to see there the spine. And this is quite important because obviously we've used card and we've used our paper, so we need to know that this is going to fit inside, which is hence the reason we've got the spine there. So just a little bit of glue around the outside, and I've placed that along the middle of the spine. So then it's simply a question of ensuring that you've got that in the right position and that we've got a nice fit at the front. Again, some of these wraparound seams are absolutely exquisite, so you'll be able to use these in all manner of ways, so don't just think wraparound. So I'm happy that we've got that there. So the next thing to do is just to fold that down, press that over, make sure we've got that in the right position there. So there you've got that beautiful wraparound seam ready for you to further embellish with your sentiments if you so wish. Maybe place them on the back. We've got that gorgeous diorama going on inside there, and then you've got your actual inside to place your own personal wishes. Have a look on the website because all of the pictures of the cards that we've made are going to be on there. So hope you've enjoyed that tutorial and look forward to talking to you again.